Hi everybody. Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the tumultuous twists and turns awaiting Port Charles residents over the next 2 weeks, from July 14th to July 25th. Buckle up for an emotional roller coaster as secrets unravel, alliances shift, and hidden truths threaten to upend lives in ways no one could predict. With shocking discoveries, heartfelt memorials, and dangerous schemes on the horizon, General Hospital is set to deliver drama that will keep fans glued to their screens. Let's explore the chaos, heartbreak, and unexpected reunions that lie ahead in this vibrant town. Week of July 14th to 18th, memorials, feuds, and unmasked secrets. The week kicks off with an emotionally charged event, Natalia Ramirez's memorial service, which promises to stir up a whirlwind of grief and unresolved tensions. The gathering at the local church, adorned with white lilies and somber faces, will serve as a backdrop for raw confrontations. Marco Rios, still nursing a deep grudge against Sonny Corinthos, might find his thirst for vengeance intensified as mourners whisper about past betrayals tied to Natalia's tragic end. Expect Marco to exchange heated glances with Sonny across the pews, hinting at a storm brewing beneath the surface of this solemn occasion. Meanwhile, Sonny Corinthos isn't one to sit idly by while threats loom. With cunning determination, he seizes an opportunity to outmaneuver his rival, Sidwell, in their ongoing power struggle. Sources hint that Sonny may leverage a hidden piece of intel, perhaps a compromising document unearthed from a shady deal, to regain the upper hand. This could involve a late-night meeting in a dimly lit warehouse on the outskirts of Port Charles, where alliances are tested and loyalties are questioned. Will Sonny's gamble pay off, or will it drag him deeper into a web of danger? Elsewhere, Lucas Jones finds himself gripped by panic as he uncovers the perilous path Marco might be treading. Fearing for his friend's safety, Lucas may confront Marco at a local diner, his voice trembling as he pleads for caution. Their conversation could reveal previously untold stories of Marco's reckless past, painting a picture of a man haunted by demons that refuse to let go. This heart-to-heart might not only deepen their bond but also set the stage for Lucas to take drastic measures to protect those he cares about. In a parallel storyline, Anna Devane's instincts scream that something is off with Vaughn, prompting her to dig deeper. After commissioning a thorough background check, possibly with assistance from an old WSB contact named Gregory Holt, Anna might uncover cryptic ties to espionage activities. The report, filled with redacted sections and coded messages, could point to Vaughn's undercover status and his potential mission to monitor Professor Henry Hank Dalton's controversial experiments at the university. Anna, ever the sharp investigator, might wrestle with the idea that she herself could be entangled in this shadowy probe. To get answers, she corners Carly Spencer at the Metro Court Lounge over a glass of Pinot Noir, probing for any scraps of insight into Jack Brennan's mysterious agenda. Will Carly's guarded responses fuel Anna's suspicions, or will they lead her down a dangerous rabbit hole? At General Hospital itself, a chance encounter shakes things up for Willow Tate. Bumping into Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Michael Corinthos, and Daisy Gilmore in the bustling hospital corridor, perhaps near the pediatric wing where cheerful murals mask underlying tension, Willow's world begins to crumble. Word on the street is that she receives devastating news, potentially learning that Sasha plans to leave Port Charles with her newborn. This bombshell could derail Willow's carefully crafted schemes, leaving her visibly rattled as she scrambles to convince Sasha to stay. Her desperate tone and forced smiles might betray her ulterior motives, sparking curiosity in Sasha. Could Willow slip up and mention the infamous Bassinet mix-up from months ago, inadvertently planting seeds of doubt in Sasha's mind about who orchestrated the eerie events at the Quartermain mansion? Later, Sasha seeks out Nina Reeves at her sleek crimson office, possibly to bid a tearful goodbye or to confide her growing unease about Willow's erratic behavior. This poignant exchange could reveal intimate details about Sasha's fears of losing her newfound family stability. Michael, caught in the crossfire of this drama, faces a pivotal choice that could alter the course of several lives. Rumors suggest he might devise a last-ditch plan to anchor Sasha and Daisy in town, perhaps by offering a financial lifeline or a safe haven at the Quartermain estate. If Willow's manipulative antics come to light, say, through a leaked voicemail or an overheard argument, Michelle's decision could mean the difference between reconciliation and permanent departure. Yet, with Sonny's volatile presence casting a shadow over Port Charles, danger lurks around every corner. Sonny, pushed to his limits, may contemplate a profound sacrifice, potentially urged by Carly to retreat to his private island, a secluded tropical escape with white sandy beaches and turquoise waters for the sake of his loved one's safety. This decision could mark a turning point, revealing a softer, more vulnerable side to the hardened mob boss as he gazes out at the ocean, pondering his next move. Adding another layer of intrigue, Drew Kane unveils a calculated plot that traps Nina Reeves in a precarious position. With a sly smirk, Drew might corner Nina in a quiet boardroom, using her past misdeeds, perhaps her role in the Jacinda scandal, involving forged documents and hushed payoffs, to coerce her cooperation. The consequences of Nina's earlier choices loom large, painting her as a pawn in Drew's latest game of chess. Will she fold under pressure, or will she find a way to turn the tables on her relentless adversary? Their tense showdown, filled with biting dialogue and unspoken grudges, is sure to captivate viewers. Week of July 21st to 25th, shocking revelations and forbidden desires. As the second week unfolds, Dante Falconeri stumbles upon a jaw-dropping revelation that could shake the Falconeri family to its core. While sifting through emails at the PCPD, he might notice an unusual exchange between his son, Rocco, and the enigmatic Lisa Lobrecht. This digital breadcrumb trail could lead Dante to suspect a clandestine meeting is in the works. Imagine Dante racing against time, his heart pounding, as he tracks Rocco to a cozy cafe on the edge of town, where Lisa awaits with stories of Brit Westburn. Their reunion over steaming lattes and whispered memories might unearth long-buried emotions, offering a glimpse into Brit's lingering impact on their lives. With Kelly Thibault's much-anticipated return on the horizon, speculation runs rampant. Is Brit truly back from the grave, or does Thibault embody a fresh face with ties to Port Charles's darkest corners? Fans will be on the edge of their seats awaiting clarity. This timeline intriguingly coincides with Emma Scorpio Drake's daring escapade. Driven by curiosity, Emma inches closer to infiltrating Professor Dalton's high-security lab, hidden beneath the university's science wing. Flickering fluorescent lights and locked steel doors guard secrets that could rewrite history, perhaps evidence of cloning experiments scrawled in frantic handwriting across yellowed notebooks. If Dalton's research ties into Brit's mysterious reappearance, Emma's break-in could unleash a Pandora's box of ethical dilemmas and shocking truths. Will she escape undetected, or will her actions trigger an irreversible chain of events? On a more personal front, Portia Robinson grapples with an intoxicating pull toward Isaiah Gannon, a charismatic newcomer with a past as murky as the Port Charles harbor at midnight. Their stolen glances at the hospital cafeteria and lingering touches during late-night shifts hint at a brewing affair. As temptation mounts, Portia might find herself at a crossroads. Will she risk her marriage for a fleeting thrill with Isaiah, or will she cling to the stability she's fought to maintain? Their chemistry, charged with unspoken longing, could culminate in a clandestine rendezvous at a tucked-away motel, testing the boundaries of loyalty and desire in a town already brimming with scandal. Next, we will unravel the gripping drama surrounding Josslyn Jax as her hidden life as a WSB agent teeters on the edge of exposure, potentially shattering her world in Port Charles. Over the coming weeks, secrets, deception, and tough choices will dominate the storyline as Jason Morgan grapples with the truth about Josslyn's covert career. With danger lurking around every corner, unexpected alliances forming, and emotional confrontations on the horizon, General Hospital is poised to deliver edge-of-your-seat episodes. Join us as we dive into the intricate web of lies, loyalty, and looming revelations that could change everything for Josslyn and those closest to her. A secret life on the brink of collapse. Josslyn Jax, once known merely as the spirited daughter of Carly Spencer, has been living a double life that few in Port Charles could imagine. Under the secretive tutelage of Jack Brennan, a man with his own enigmatic agenda, Josslyn was recruited into the ranks of the World Security Bureau WSB. Her initiation wasn't a mere whim. It involved grueling weeks of training in a remote facility, far from the prying eyes of her family and friends. Picture her enduring intense physical drills under the scorching sun of a classified desert compound, learning covert operations while her loved ones believed she was exploring the mysteries of Easter Island. This elaborate cover story, spun to mask her absence, now hangs by a thread as her first major mission threatens to unravel everything. Assigned to investigate the shady dealings of Professor Henry Hank Dalton, a reclusive academic rumored to be dabbling in dangerous scientific pursuits, Joslyn's path is fraught. with peril and deception. Every step she takes in this shadowy underworld requires her to lie to those she holds dear, weaving a tapestry of falsehoods that grows heavier with each passing day. Collision course with Jason Morgan. Complicating matters further is the unexpected intersection of Josslyn's mission with Jason Morgan's latest task. Anna Devane, ever the astute operative with a knack for sniffing out trouble, has enlisted Jason to probe into Professor Dalton's activities as well. Their parallel investigations are a recipe for disaster, as Jason's keen instincts and unyielding sense of duty put him on a direct collision course with Josslyn. Imagine a tense moment in a dimly lit library archive on the outskirts of Port Charles, where Jason, sifting through dusty files on Dalton's past experiments, catches a fleeting glimpse of Josslyn slipping out of a restricted section. His suspicions, already piqued by her dubious Easter Island excuse, intensify. The groundwork for a dramatic revelation has been meticulously laid by the writers, with subtle hints dropped over recent episodic as Josslyn's evasiveness during family dinners at the Metro Court or her unexplained late-night phone calls. It's only a matter of time before Jason pieces together the puzzle, uncovering the startling truth that Josslyn is far more than the college student she pretends to be. Will this discovery happen during a clandestine stakeout near Dalton's secluded lab, or perhaps in a quiet, emotionally charged confrontation at the docks under the pale moonlight? A plea for silence and a moral dilemma. Should Jason unearth Josslyn's secret, the aftermath promises to be a heart-wrenching ordeal. Picture Josslyn, her eyes wide with desperation, cornering Jason in a shadowy alleyway near Kelly's diner, her voice barely above a whisper as she begs him to keep her covert identity under wraps. She might recount the grueling sacrifices she's made, missing family milestones, living in constant fear of exposure to protect her mission and, by extension, her loved ones from unseen threats. But Jason, a man bound by a complex code of loyalty, faces a profound moral quandary. He's no stranger to guarding secrets when the situation demands it. After all, he once shielded the truth about Michael Corinthos being the biological father of Sasha Gilmore Corbin's child to safeguard Michael's custody battle. That deception, though painful, was rooted in protecting familial principle Jason holds dear. He might reflect on those turbulent times while staring out at the Port Charles harbor, weighing whether history should repeat itself. However, Josslyn's situation is markedly different, steeped in layers of danger and deception that extend beyond personal matters into treacherous international waters. The weight of dangerous truths. Jason's internal struggle deepens as he considers the broader implications of Josslyn's involvement with the WSB. Her mission isn't just a personal risk, it's a ticking time bomb that could detonate in the heart of Port Charles. Brennan, her handler, is entwined with Carly in a romantic dalliance that Jason finds increasingly suspect. Whispers around town suggest Brennan is withholding monumental secrets, perhaps tied to a larger WSB operation targeting local figures that could devastate Carly if exposed. Jason, fiercely protective of Carly despite their complicated past, might recall late-night conversations at her house where her trust in Brennan seemed unshakable. This fuels his unease, making silence an untenable option. Unlike the paternity secret with Michael, which posed no immediate threat, Josslyn's covert life endangers her and potentially everyone around her. Jason might envision worst-case scenarios: Josslyn caught in a deadly crossfire during a botched operation, or Carly blindsided by Brennan's true intentions driving him to a decision that could fracture their tight-knit circle. 6 words that could shatter everything. The tension culminates in a moment that Josslyn dreads with every fiber of her being. After piecing together the full scope of her WSB entanglement, Jason may deliver a gut punch of a statement, uttered with a steely resolve that leaves no room for negotiation. "You have to tell your mom." These 6 words, spoken perhaps in the quiet of Carly's living room as rain patters against the windows, carry the weight of an ultimatum. Jason's tone, though firm, might betray a flicker of regret, knows the fallout could be catastrophic. Josslyn, her face paling, might feel the ground shift beneath her as she realizes the gravity of his insistence. Will she confess to Carly herself, risking her mother's wrath and heartbreak, or will she defy Jason, clinging to the hope that she can contain the damage? The possibility looms that if Josslyn hesitates, Jason will take matters into his own hands, driven by a duty to protect Carly from the hidden dangers circling her life. Imagine the scene: Jason standing at Carly's doorstep, his expression grim, as he prepares to unveil a truth that could shatter their family dynamics forever. multiple storylines, and unpredictable futures. As this saga unfolds, Jason's plate remains full with a slew of intersecting storylines that promise to keep viewers riveted. Beyond Josslyn's predicament, he's navigating his own murky waters, potentially involving renewed friction with Sonny Corinthos over territory disputes, or a rekindled bond with Sam McCall that stirs old emotions. Each thread adds layers to Jason's already complex journey, ensuring that his decisions about Josslyn will ripple across multiple lives in Port Charles. Meanwhile, Josslyn's future hangs in a delicate balance. Will her mission regarding Professor Dalton yield results before her cover is blown wide open? Rumors swirl that Dalton's research might involve biochemical innovations with sinister applications. Josslyn's investigation unearth a conspiracy that endangers the entire town, further justifying Jason's push for transparency. The stakes couldn't be higher, as every choice, every whispered secret, inches them closer to either salvation or ruin. The coming months on General Hospital are set to be a whirlwind of emotion and suspense as Josslyn's secret life collides with the unrelenting scrutiny of those who know her best. Jason's potential ultimatum, Brennan's mysterious motives, and the dangerous undercurrents of the WSB mission weave a narrative that's as captivating as it is unpredictable. From covert operations in the shadows of Port Charles to heartfelt pleas under the weight of impossible choices, this storyline promises to explore the depths of trust, betrayal, and family bonds. Stay tuned to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel for every twist and turn as we follow Josslyn's precarious path and Jason's unwavering resolve. What do you think? Will Josslyn come clean, or will her secret spiral into a disaster too big to contain? Share your predictions in the comments below. We're eager to hear your thoughts on this explosive drama.